Right then guys, welcome to the first video on the channel. So I'm going to be covering just basically the mods I've already done on my car. Been wanting to do a YouTube channel for quite some time, but always quite nervous talking. But 2025, I've got to start pushing myself to see what I can do. If you don't push yourself, you're never going to find out. So I've come to a multi-story car park and there she is, going to be telling you about pretty much everything I've done on the car so far. So we are looking at, this is my Mercedes C180 W204, the compressor or supercharger, and I love it. I do. There's loads of mods that I want to try and get done, and I will get around to doing it. And yeah, so let me show you. So if I start off on the front end, I've got a upgraded grille, which was about 80 pounds. And then I worked around, I've had the lights tinted, so the front lights have been tinted, the fog lights have been tinted. Definitely going to need to sort of upgrade them. Where I've had the tint on, they're not as bright as what they should be, but I just love that sort of stealthy look, so I will definitely be upgrading them. As we walk around the car, I got some nice 19s on here. These are the Stuttgart or Stuttgart alloys. One of my favourites, not everybody's taste, especially the black. I have curbed them, which is a real shame, so I'll definitely be looking at upgrading them at some point. And whilst I upgrade them, I'll obviously look at refurbishing these. So, absolutely gutted. I am gutted, but they look great. They do look great, and with the low profiles as well, amazing. Great handling. RSN drive is fantastic. So I am sitting on some BC Racing coilovers. They set me back about 1,004, 1,005, and then with the fitting as well, it took it to about 1,650, something like that. So they are like, it sticks to the flipping road. It's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I do want to upgrade like the discs and the pads, which I will end up doing. It all comes down to money, but this is something that I really want to push for, and I really want to get this out and get it going in 2025. I am going to be doing loads, going to shows. I've teamed up with Performance. Is it Performance UK? I'll put the link in the description. We're going to be doing loads of shows and going to car meets. So this is going to be out there for people to be able to come and have a look at, and hopefully be able to sort something out. So coming back around to here now, I've got the sun strip that basically goes across the top of the window. I've upgraded these indicators. I love these. They're the strobe ones. Sort of modernizes it a bit, which is great. I've got tint all the way around, with obviously the window deflectors. These are brilliant. These are, if you ain't got them on your car, get them. On the motorway, you want to put your window down a little bit and not get any sort of wind noise. Fantastic, right? And you smokers out there, bad habit, I know, trust me, but brilliant. Yeah, brilliant. So, as we're going down to the back of the car now, I've got a rear window spoiler and I've got the ducktail spoiler. This here is a nice little mod, really easy to fit. Bit of 3M tape on the bottom of it, fantastic. The wife surprised me with a nice Instagram sticker to go on the back, which is, I loved it. Ducktail spoiler. I've had a lot of people talking to me about this. One being my garage that I sort of take it to have an MOT. Like, oh, it's a very aggressive looking spoiler on it. It's not for everybody. It's for me. So I like it. It stands out. I would like to maybe upgrade to, like, I don't know, maybe get like a wing or something, like a swan wing. But let me know in the comments what you think. So as we come around, so I upgraded the badge. It's a gloss black to go with the spoiler, and obviously the wing and everything else that I put on here is like gloss black. And yeah, being the C180, it only had the single exit on the exhaust, and I never really liked the single. It's sort of like off balances it. What I ended up doing, I ended up getting in contact with Long Life in Britain Ferry, and he's done a couple of my cars. He done my Seat Leon that I had before, my BMW. So yeah, there's a lot of M&Rs when it comes to like Long Life that I've heard. I've never had a problem. You know, you go to these other exhaust places and stuff, and they don't really like Long Life. I don't know why. This car's got an absolutely amazing sound. I love it. They've done a fantastic job. This is literally cat back, and it's straight through. I haven't done the downpipe yet. I am going to be doing it. That's one of the modifications I will be doing on the channel. But this being an introduction of basically what I've done. So I've gone for a quad tip, which I think looks amazing. They've done a fantastic job. So you've got the quad tip. Let's see if I can get a little bit closer. Nicely into there, straight down into the single, and out both sides. And that is literally cat back, and it sounds lovely. I'll give a little demonstration now. So let's have a look at this. Pop her on. She purrs, absolutely purrs. Absolutely lovely. And this is something that I love, and I'm so happy I'm going to start doing a channel on this. So she is dirty because we've had rain and we've got the snow going on at the moment. Just knock that off, and yeah, sounds lovely. Put your foot down, it's there. You've got the power. It's not the fastest Mercedes. A lot of people will turn around and say, oh, you need to get rid of that and get the next one up. I love this car, I do, and I want to try and get as much as I can out of it. So the lights, I am looking at some clear lights to go on the back. So if I just lock that now, you know, it's you know, I do like the dark, but I am looking at some clear lights. I'm probably going to get a thinner tint on, so I'm able to so people can see me better, because this car at night is not very good, and I don't really drive it at night. Hence we got the wife's car. So I'll give you a little thing now with the side mirrors. So if I step back a little bit and we open them, they strobe really nice. Now what I'll do now, I'll show you what I've done underneath the engine and what is actually going to be happening. So see if I can pop the bonnet. I know it's here somewhere. So another one, whilst I'm at the front, I want to get a black Mercedes flat badge, right? This one I got on the car now is blue. Doesn't go with the car whatsoever, and the stand-up star on it is just not me. I've tried looking for the black, and the black badge just doesn't fit on the car. So going off what I've done so far, and it is looking really nice. This comes with a single intake. around now, this would come with just this intake here. You'd have this pipe come in, and then it would go into a big box where it always looks ugly. So this is what I've done. I basically went online and I got the intakes for the C63, because this here is exactly the same. This whole bracket part here is all the same as the C63. So these parts fit on all of the Mercedes brackets that I know of the W204 version. And I basically got this, done a bit of modifications. This is actually from another intake. So I basically bought 2 of these, and they come with these rubbers, and put them into a bit of boiling hot water, and let it sit in it for a bit, and you can actually mold it to get a little bit bigger, or potentially a little bit smaller, depending on how long you leave it in there. So I've done that, and I managed to get it to fit around here perfectly, and it's snug, right up nicely. It's a nice finish. This is not the best thing at the moment. I would like to get some sort of like silicone piping, which I've started using here, and I've also used down there as well. I don't know if I can get a good so that type of pipe there, the red one, is what I would like to have come in here and around this side as well, and I think that would really set it off nicely. This bit of carbon, I've basically done it myself. This was actually from another intake that I bought, which was about £25. Never wanted to really use it, and I ended up messing around with it, and I ended up making this. So I've basically got the 2 intakes going into the carbon cone, this wrapped around the other part of the Pro-Ram air intake, which, my personal opinion, is the best intake system out there. I've also gone then, and because I was getting a lot of heat soak from the engine on the left side, I went and got a Koistar heat shield. What I've got here, this is the heat shield. It wraps right the way around, and it goes right the way under, and it sort of ends about here. So all that heat that you're getting off the engine is staying away from your induction kit. So you're able to get basically all cold air feed straight into it. I learnt my lesson there, because I had one on you before, and straight away one of my mates were like, "You're gonna get heat soak. You're gonna get a lot of stuff happening," and I didn't want to chance it. And literally that night I went back and I ripped it apart. Took it off, and I decided then, if I'm gonna do a job properly, and that's exactly what I've done. Very happy with it. Definitely notice it. In the performance, and yeah, great. So little things that I've done, I have got a smaller pulley wheel for the supercharger. Now the supercharger at the moment is running, I think the diameter on it is something like 72 mil, and the one I've got, which I had to order from Germany, is, let me see, is it in here? Nope, it's not in here. Typical. But yeah, so the one I've ordered is a 62mm. So it's about 10 mil difference. So I'm going to be getting a hell of a lot more spinning and a lot more whining. That's what I'm hoping for. This at the moment had 2 resonator deletes. So the resonator delete that I've already done on here was one, which is by the throttle body. So at this point down here, I've had this out, trying to see if I can get a better angle, this out, and I've taken the resonator out of that. It's basically like a block, and the like slots, it's just slots in, so you can just pull it out. It doesn't hurt it. In fact, it increases the horsepower, and if you take the both out, it's going to work. The other one I've done is off the charge pipe. So these C180s and the 2 liters, they come with a resonator charge pipe, which is basically red pipe down there, and it goes all the way down to that side, and it basically connects in through the intercooler at the bottom. So I've done a bit of research on it. It doesn't harm the engine at all. It basically restricts and makes the supercharger more quiet, which is not what I want. You know, I'm doing all this work. I want to be able to hear it. Hence the reason why I've got the smaller supercharger pulley, and I'm going to get obviously a smaller belt. I've upgraded one of the pulleys on here because it started squeaking, and after I'd done that, straight away the tensioner pulley started doing. So I've actually got myself a new tensioner pulley that I do need to get around to putting on at some point. So yeah, this it's all money. One thing goes and happens and something else goes wrong. Hey, if you're a car guy, you know. So you'll notice obviously there's a lot of red, and literally I took it off. These are all just plastic bits. Took them all off, scraped them all back. I say scraped, bit of sandpaper on it, you know, scuff up the top so that the paint is able to sort of hold onto it. Each thing that you can see here has literally got about 6 or 7 coats. The first time, I've never done anything like this before, so I thought I'd just give it a go. I think I've done a pretty good job. I'll let you guys be the judges of it. You know, there's apart from I've had this out a couple of times and I managed to chip it here, which I'm a little bit gutted about, but that's something I could sort of deal with. And then I threw about 2 or 3 coats of lacquer over the top, which I think it looks great. I do. These are the BC Racing coilovers. They're fully adjustable. I can adjust them on here for a stiffen up the height, or if I wanted to have it softer. I can also camber these slightly. I don't think I can camber them loads, if I remember rightly. The guy that fitted them, he did turn on and say that I had there's a camber option on there. I like camber on some cars. On this, no. I just nah. I like it the way it is. So what else? So this isn't. It hasn't even been staged yet. You know, you would have heard like stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. I have spoken to Clandau Tuning, which is probably one of the most well-known tuning companies around Wales. There's also Got the Boost in Pyle, and they turned around and said, with the modifications I've done on this car at the moment, it would be straight in for a stage 1. This car standard is 156 brake horsepower. It's not the fastest thing out there. They got cars coming out now which are what, 180, 200, or even more from stock. So I have to get. I want to put the downpipe on here. I'm looking at some shorty headers. I've also got exhaust wrap, red exhaust wrap, which I'm going to be doing the pipes with, and I've also got to put an upgraded intercooler on here. Once I've done those, with everything that I've done, the supercharger, I've taken the resonators out, the upgraded air intake, the intercooler system, the shorty pipes, the downpipe, the straight back. This car, I am hoping, if I can get 210 out of it, I'll be a happy man. I will. It's not the biggest jump, but this is the most amount I've done on a car, and I'm looking forward to seeing what I can get out of it. And I love it. I'm kind of hoping that there's a lot of you out there that sort of feel that the same. There's going to be a lot going on this channel. I would like to get another sort of cheap car and get you guys to suggest modifications that I can do on it. And yeah, I'm looking forward to posting more videos of content that you guys are going to want to see. And I want to push 2025 as much as I can. I want this channel to really thrive, and doing something that I'm really interested in. And I know there's people out there, girls, I know there's guys, everybody. This is, you know, I want it to be a channel for everyone. But one of the first things I've got to do is I have to do a driveway. my front garden is all grass. So my next video, or maybe not the next video, I could probably do some other ones, but one of the videos is gonna be converting my front garden to a driveway, so I've got somewhere to be able to work on cars. And then I'm gonna put some cars up, and we shall find out, maybe let you guys pick what car that I do next, and what avenue do you think that I should go down. So this has been a massive step for me, having the confidence. I've had cars flipping driving. I've had cars driving up and down here. And I've tried to sort of like block them out. It is freezing cold. My hands are, they're stinging. But I just wanted to do this, guys. And I really hope that you enjoy the channel as much as what I'm going to enjoy starting it. This is a big step for me. And I really hope that you guys will support. Because at the end of the day, if there's no support, then what's the point? I'm just going to do it anyway. So please, just, if you like the video, you know, just hit that thumbs up button. And it's free, guys. Hit that subscribe. That would be phenomenal. And I hope that you've enjoyed it. And if you've got any questions, leave some comments. I'll try and answer as many as I can. First time doing this, I have no idea what is going to happen, guys. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Be safe, drive safe, enjoy life, and push yourself. Because otherwise, if you don't push yourself, you'll never know exactly what you can do. Hit that subscribe button, guys. Thank you so much. Peace out.